Did you know simplifying your life can lead to more energy and happiness, especially after 60? Imagine letting go of just 7 things before the new year and feeling an immediate boost to your mood and well-being. Stick around to uncover what these 7 items are and how they can transform your life. You'll feel lighter, happier, and ready to embrace the new year with a renewed sense of clarity. Let's talk about Grace, a vibrant 68-year-old who, like many of us, accumulated a lifetime of belongings and commitments. She's always been a caring, hardworking person, focused on others. Over time, though, Grace realized her home and mind were becoming overwhelmed with clutter, both physical and emotional. Between taking care of her family and juggling responsibilities, she felt exhausted and out of balance. With the new year approaching, Grace decided it was time to make a change. She began simplifying her surroundings and her life, bit by bit. The results were life-changing, giving her the freedom to focus on what truly mattered. If Grace's story resonates with you, don't worry, you're not alone. Many of us feel weighed down by too much stuff, unnecessary obligations, or even negativity. The good news: it's never too late to start fresh. By decluttering 7 key areas of your life, you too can find renewed energy and joy. Let's begin with the tangible things crowding your space. Physical clutter, clothes, outdated gadgets, or unused knickknacks can feel overwhelming and drain your energy. For Grace, the biggest challenge was her closet. Over the years, it became packed with items she no longer wore or loved. The sight of it made her feel weighed down. One weekend, she tackled her closet with determination. She asked herself, "When did I last wear this? Does it bring me joy?" Anything that didn't make the cut was donated. It wasn't easy at first, but as she cleared the clutter, she felt lighter and more in control. Her newly organized space gave her a sense of peace she hadn't experienced in years. What's sitting in your home that no longer serves you well? Start small. Clear out one drawer or shelf. The immediate sense of freedom and renewal will inspire you to keep going. Some relationships enrich our lives, while others drain us. Grace had a relative who consistently brought negativity to family gatherings. Despite her efforts to keep the peace, the relationship was emotionally exhausting. Finally, Grace set boundaries. She limited her exposure to this person, choosing to focus on the family members who uplifted her. By doing so, she reclaimed her emotional energy and began looking forward to gatherings again. Have you experienced a toxic relationship? Consider setting boundaries that protect your peace. Surround yourself with people who bring positivity and value to your life. Old devices and files often take up space physically and mentally. Grace had an unused phone filled with thousands of old photos. The thought of sorting through them overwhelmed her, so she avoided it, until one day she decided to tackle the task. She deleted unnecessary photos and backed up precious memories. The process left her feeling relieved and focused. Clearing her digital clutter not only freed up storage, but also made room for new opportunities. What old gadgets or files could you let go of? Simplifying your digital world can provide surprising clarity. Our thoughts, worries, regrets, or fears often weigh us down more than physical items. Grace struggled with financial stress, avoiding the subject out of anxiety. Finally, she took small steps, reviewing her bills, creating a budget, and seeking advice. The act of organizing gave her clarity and peace of mind. By facing her concerns, Grace lifted a significant burden, allowing her to focus on the present. What's a recurring worry in your life? Addressing it head-on, even in small steps, can bring immense relief. Sometimes we hold on to hobbies out of habit, even when they no longer bring joy. Grace had a long-standing stamp collection she was proud of, but no longer felt passionate about. She decided to pass it on to a young relative who appreciated it. Letting go freed her to explore new interests. Are there hobbies you've outgrown? Releasing them can create space for new passions and experiences. Saying yes to everything often leaves us depleted. Grace realized her numerous volunteer commitments were no longer fulfilling and scaled back to focus on one cause that truly mattered to her. This shift allowed her to invest time in activities she loved and recharge her energy. Learning to say no helped her reclaim balance. What commitments could you let go of to focus on what truly matters? The hardest clutter to clear is often emotional baggage. Grace had carried unresolved tension with her sister for years. One day, she initiated a heartfelt conversation, which helped them heal and move forward. The release of that long-held conflict brought Grace a sense of freedom and lightness. Are there unresolved issues holding you back? Consider addressing them. Letting go of the past makes room for growth and new beginnings. By decluttering these 7 areas, you can step into the new year with renewed clarity, energy, and happiness. Start small, focus on what feels manageable, and celebrate your progress along the way. What's one thing you'll declutter today? Share your journey. We'd love to hear about it.